children. How it is to be artists and parents. So the beginning of the lecture was, I was saying to you, well, the world is very clear. You are culture workers, hard-working, 24 hours a day, maybe living alternatively with bicycle and living in a living commune in the inner city, living in good institutions, and you can imagine how it is then if the life changes, because when the life changes, people mostly turn into the old system of father works, mother cares for the children, and the life-work balance is commuting, work, commuting, commuting, work, commuting, holiday weekend, commuting, work, commuting, holiday weekend, and that's it, and then you die. Berlin maybe is a place to experiment with broken biographies. And so we were not alone to make the experiment to skip it all. So our first children, young Gregor, was an accident. We did not plan it at all, and we were totally poor. And, you know, it almost collapsed our life. So the whole situation collapsed. No, it did not collapse, because we had a lot of supporters. Yeah, thank you. Because we were in a studio with 20 other artists, all freelancers, all Polish in Kreuzberg in the end of the 90s. And Jan Gregor was the second baby in this workshop, in this atelier of 600 square meters and 20 artists. But after Jan Gregor was born, then there was really extremely fruitable situation. Then it is really true what I'm saying. I think 14 babies were born in the atelier community and in friends of atelier. So it was really the crutch of artists in Kreuzberg. And we learned that with kids it is extremely exhausting in the beginning. You can forget totally any nightlife, because the children are the nightlife. They're crying in the night, and you are happy about every second that you can sleep. And but you get used. So the first year is very exhausting, and you have no nightlife, but you start your social life in the afternoon outside. So you're occupying the public space, and then you are getting more and more used. And now the situation is that the children are part of the work life, so it's education work, and you share your normal work and life with the children. And I learned that with children it brings a lot more chaotic, more complex situations, but it produces much more energy. I don't want to say that you all need to have children, of course not. But this is the question how to get rid of these old traces of commuting, work, commuting, weekend holidays. And the children make the same experience, that we are on the edge of one old system to the new system, and they get used to it, that it is totally different from our experience that we made, that our parents made. And in the end, we spent a lot of time with our children, very, very much time. It's the borders between work and children are not so rigid. That brings problems, because sometimes you are present, but not for the children. But in general, it is a complex growing up in the new situation. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say about our experience with having children and working. That if it happens, it is no disaster. It's the totally opposite. And it's not important to plan it. It's just good.